everyone. This is the guy महक यादव और आज हम शुरू करने जा रहे हैं चैप्टर 1 द फन दे हैड फ्रॉम बिहाइव क्लास 9th. ठीक है, फन दे हैड क्या है? मतलब व्हेन वी लुक टू द चैप्टर्स नेम द फन दे हैड का मतलब आप समझते हैं? व्हेन इट इज यूज्ड इन पास्ट टेंस, it is generally directly referring to the past tense, because you know when we use had, you always know that it is used in past tense. So here the chapter is purely based in the future. Okay, so when you will get into it you will definitely relate it. Okay, so अब बात करते हैं chapter की. There are basically two characters. We are going to study introduction. Okay, अब बात करते हैं करेक्टर. देयर आर टू करेक्टर्स बेसिकली, मागी एंड टॉमी. मागी एंड टॉमी, they are two characters basically. These are two children, small children. The one is 11-year-old girl, and the Tommy is 13-year-old boy. Okay, these are two main characters basically. So what happens is actually they are kids of the future generation. They are the kids of the future generation. Actually they belong to 22nd century. They belong to 22nd century. The life has changed in this century. Actually the exact year let me tell you, it is 57th year of the 22nd century. Okay, so the life has changed. What we experience, the common things today, the mundane things which are very mundane for us, like the schools, the books, the house, the teachers, these are very common things for us, isn't it? So but for this child, all these things have been very special. The definition for all these terms, the definition for the teacher, for school has been totally changed. So what happens is actually Margie, when this Tommy founds a real book. What do you mean by a real book? You would see that a book. So what is a real book? Real book, what do you mean by real book? A book is a book. What is a real book in that? What is the meaning the word real in that? Because for now we can say that a book is a book like this, the printed one. But for her, a book is a telebook. Okay, a television screen, I should say, where the pages are continuously flashed, the lines are continuously flashed and are in motion. Basically means telebook, which is not common for us now, isn't it? So what Tommy founds a real book, means a book which we have today. So she says that, oh my god, this is a real book and the words are printed on it. The words are printed on, because she have never seen such a thing, such a creature actually. So she says that, oh my god, this is a printed book. The words are printed and the pages are yellow and crinkly. She defines it as the pages are as yellow and crinkly. Okay, the yellow and crinkly. What next? She says that even we can turn to the previous page too. So this is how she defines a book, a real book. Then, but actually, like I have told you, कि उसके लिए जो books की definition क्या थी? एक television screen, because all the things on the theory part was flashed over there, like a television broadcast we see, back to back news which used to flash. So she used to get the things in like motion. So it was a very different thing for her. So Margie is very curious about all these things. She is very curious about getting how the last year generation or previous generations used to get their study. So she was a bit interested in all these things, knowing the facts about that real book. But whereas Tommy was showing disinterest, saying please stop wasting your time in Margie in such stupid things. So then Margie tells, no Tommy, it is not about waste of time. it is something real. Okay, मतलब वो उसे बताती है कि ये waste of time नहीं, this is not a fake story which you are seeing too. This is a real one, because I remember my grandfather telling me that once his grandmother also used to go to school and use these types of textbooks for her studies. So now she is bit relating her personal story to the book found. Then she asked, Tommy, that where do you find this book? He says that I found this book in an attic. That means, antique from somewhere he had found this book. But again, Tommy is least interested and least bothered about it. So now let us see that what is the contrary part over there. What is the situation with Margie? Because why she is very curious about these things, about a textbook which is printed. Yeah. So वो इतना मतलब क्यूरियस क्यों है इन सब के बारे में उसके साथ, बिकॉज क्योंकि नॉर्मली हमें सोचता है कि आगे वाले बच्चे भी जो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन के बच्चे वो भी ऐसे पढ़ेंगे, बट नो, actually the main thing which makes her curious about all these things, because she is now taught by a robotic teacher. We people used to go to the school, but she doesn't. The place where she studies is just next to her bedroom. The where she studies, it is a place next to her bedroom. Okay. She studies in a place, in a room which is next to her bedroom. So, and she, she doesn't get taught by a human teacher like we got. Actually, she's taught by a robotic teacher, a mechanical teacher, who is just like a robot and which has a large television screen, and the theory is being flashed on it. I just need to go through, read it in a very fast, on a whirlwind pace, basically very fast speed. ठीक है, तो मतलब so this is what makes curious, because उसके पास हम जो चीज़ हमारे लिए आज common है ना बहुत, that is not very common for her, क्योंकि वो एक टेलीबुक, प्रोजेक्टर्स, रोबोटिक टीचर की हेल्प से पढ़ती है. And what we have, we got studied through the that antique school building. Teachers got interact, human teachers basically I should say, and that's all. So now why she and though she regrets this too, उसे पछतावा भी थोड़ा होता है that oh my god, I have a very bad luck that I don't get studied by that type of teachers and in that environment, because she loves that environment. Actually she had never experienced it, उसने कभी practically देखा नहीं है वो environment, but in her imagination she loves that environment. She loves. Who is she here? Margie. Okay. And nowadays too, what is the problem with her? That with her teacher, robotic teacher, she faces a problem, because his mechanical teacher, his robotic teacher, the word is robotic teacher, the robotic teacher is taking test after test. What is doing? He's taking test after test, means continuous test, लगातार test ले जा रहा है मार्गी के. He's taking test after test. So she is very bad, and her grades and Margie's grades are continuously down, getting low and low. So she is very worried, and even her mother is too, because every parent feels very bad about her daughter or son's studies, lower grades. So that's the reason. So what happens actually is, when her mother calls the county inspector, please listen carefully, when her mother calls county inspector is basically, you can call the engineer who keeps a check on this robotic teacher. He maintains and ensures the smooth functioning of this robotic teacher, in case because it is a machine and it can cause some problems. Like we have doctors, we have county inspector who takes care about this robotic teacher. So her mother calls that, oh, my daughter's grades are getting poor and poor. Please, can you check if there's a problem with the robotic teacher? He may not be evaluating those tests badly. He may be, So what he sees that the level which needs to be suitable for a 10 or 11-year-old girl, Maggie, was a bit high. Okay, he was taking the geography sector. The geography sector was a bit high leveled. Getting me? जो geography का sector था ना, इसलिए जो पढ़ा रहे थे, it was on a bit fast speed. ज़्यादा तेज स्पीड से पढ़ा रहा था. So मागी के IQ उसे कैच नहीं कर पाया, and he was taking test after test. तो उसकी grades simultaneously, continuously were coming down. मतलब बहुत उसकी performance बहुत कमजोर होती जा रही थी बार-बार, क्योंकि geography sector में कुछ problem आ गया था. So what he did is he repaired and set it to the level of a 10-year-old girl. So again, her grades improved and shows improvement. Okay. Now till the time he says that this is not the fault of this little daughter. ये मागी की कोई गलती नहीं है. It is the problem with this robotic teacher. Okay, he pats his back, Margie's, and says, "Don't worry, it will be fine very soon." So we will start the next part of this, the rest part of this chapter in the next video. So please, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.